job too.
Sorry, we're looking for something with a specific style.
Younger.
Someone with their finger on the pulse.
Younger.
Someone who's really talented.
Younger. Then, after knocking on every door, I found the one place where I was still considered hip. 1800s. Welcome to Orson Heritage Village. My name is Rachel Moody Coffey.
Leaving a thin rope.
I came by wagon train to this very town, where I gave birth to all 19 of my children, 4 of whom survived.
I'll be wanting another one come spring.
Hey,
Hey,
for goodness, I got hired as old wife on the Heritage Village. Minimum wage and all the fresh eggs I could carry.
hey.
Come on, Mike. You froze me out last night. You froze me out this morning. We're not rich enough to get a divorce, so we're gonna have a fight.
What do you want me to say?
You know, whatever you want. You say I was stupid. You're right. You say, who the hell signs a credit card slip without looking at it? I'll say, I know. I thought it was $20. Yeah, that's not the point, Frankie. 20 is too much to pay for 3 ounces of some stupid eye cream that you don't. You don't think I know that? They got me at a weak moment. I was trying. Yeah, what aren't you trying? Oh, that is. Oh, I wanted to look good for you.
You right, Andre?
You wanted for yourself. I said I was sorry, Mike. I was sorry. You said you meant it. Stop yelling at me.
I think I've said all that needs to be said.
And so the deep freeze of winter continued. There was no sign of thaw in sight. Children born in autumn were now struggling to survive the bitter season.
Hey, check it out.
Yes, it's hier.
The radiation makes us quiet.
Alright man. Alright, so jy's nou op play divisional playoff.
While still
Alright, so
arbiter-
as ek nou sê druk, dan druk jy nou maar net en dan gaan ons begin.
Okay.
Alright, so 1 2 3 wie gat ons? Nou daar gaan jy. Okay, cheers man. Bye bye.
Oh, I told you I would hit it. Drop everything on the floor.
As ek nou sê druk, dan druk jy nou maar net en dan gaan ons begin. Alright, so 1 2 3.
Hier gat ons, hier gat ons.
Honey, because it's sticky, and then it almost me eat more protein.
Great. Give it a sweet remember. I think I feel it. I like it.
So, that's the thing about Max was using it.
Are you kidding me?
Kom Pieter, tik daar. Wat Pieter, kom Pieter.
It's weird, Bob. Weird. Thinking this quiet for this long without a game on.
You know I'll be running deliveries in the truck with Mike tonight. I could suss him out for you.
No, they're sussing. I don't want you to make it worse.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go here from Mile High. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to test this secondary right away. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a second down. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Ek doen nie eens my stream. Ja, en Pieter kyk daar. Hy is my stream nie. Hy sit alleen by die huis. Die arme ou man sit daar alleen by die huis.
2nd and 5.
Ja, shame.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 3-yard line.
Kom Alfie, kom Alfie. Kom Alfie.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Nee, Pieter Haas, niks van arme ou man hier nie.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Woohoo!
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game could play out.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
So vir 'n rede.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
En Afrikaners kyk wat maak hy op.
And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out
Pieter,
there.
geniet jy dit, Pieter. Dis die ander 5 ouens, hoekom praat julle nie, is julle bang? Jy kan. Hoekom is jy omdat jy onder 18 is?
Here's a 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Nix moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Nee, dis aan. Alles is aan. Ja, ek het dit nog nie daar opgesit nie.
3rd and 9. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First and 10.
37.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Broncos.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Patriots nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. On play action, here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Trip pass cut by Henry, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Man is hier om te
That's his
jol.
third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky
Net zoek dat hy
situation
hom
here,
te
Mike.
jol.
If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Throwing is May. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. He pulls it in around the 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his big tight end. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now another shot here at the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Lekker Pieter.
And they are unable
Kom Pieter,
to
praat,
tack on
praat.
the extra point.
Ek moes nie aktief op hierdie channel nie, Pieter. Toe kiek.
Both teams
Ja,
ready to
totdat
go
tot my
once
laai die
more
lag vir jou.
as the
Nee, man,
kicks
Pieter.
away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark
Hy
him
speel
down
hoor,
before
hy
the
speel
25
goed.
yard
Nee,
line.
moenie.
That's where the offense will take
Hy
over.
vat van hom af.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Gobbles. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this
Ja,
drive
hy
with points?
speel Pieter. Kyk hierdie man, hy Joel. Nee, hy Joel.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off he goes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them
Bietjie
a new set
afshow.
of downs.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. On the run to the right. He'll take off again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's Dobbins. Crazy. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins.
Joe.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready? Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake, here's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll go play action with May. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down. Throwing now is May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here.
Ja,
The third quarter
teen Jaco
underway.
of nee, teen die Ravens.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be
Jo,
out of bounds on the
dat is
return.
gevaarlijk
And
op
the
hierdie
drive will
kant.
begin there. To throw on 1st down is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
This one complete to Bourne. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Diddy, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in.
And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Hey Joel, Pieter. Ja, jy Joel. Alfie gaan nie maklik wees in die toekoms nie.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Broncos game over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First of all, you ain't back long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. Oh my son!
Now it's Dobbins. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage,
Maar die
an
probleem
injured
kom hier
Patriot.
in. Sy stamina gaan begin min raak. Home field advantage.
Stick with him again. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Right back to him on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh my son!
Working out of the gun. It's Nix.
Nice.
Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah,
Well
anytime you
played,
find
well
yourself
played.
trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is
Ja,
successful.
die man het nou confidence.
Not
Andre,
a complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive
nee
line,
nee, moenie by sit gaan
sometimes
nie.
it's the simplest plays that have the
Ja.
best results.
Ja. Ek sien hoe gebeur hierdie oom
This
het nou
taken
wakker
at the
geword.
5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Nix now on 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Ooh. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's in! Hey, Dobbins! Touchdown, Broncos! He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. On my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lunt's going to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up the fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They need one right now. Third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Diggs on the reception. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 5. Again, it's Henderson, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Throwing on third down is May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. A run, and this is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. On play action, here's May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
A run with dominance. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son!
Here's Nix to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 10.
Oh, my son!
Back to throw is Nix. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Oh, my son!
On 4th down, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here's 1st and 10.
Right, here we go, throw it.
They'll drop to throw. Open man there. It is Bourne. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Right, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got it at the 3. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll give it to Henderson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This crowd doing everything
Hou
they
op.
can before 3rd and goal. Here's May. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.